It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
The 24-yard line.
On play action, Fields. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 65 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement in how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Here's 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw. Goodrich. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Goodrich. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Holding offense.
Gotta keep playing, man.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Goodrich. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd down and 20.
Looking to throw. Goodrich. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Big strides. Look at him go. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Michael Mayer. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Point is good.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Desperados nothing.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Goodrich. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Bean. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 109 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd
Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Dolphin first down.
Now it's Fields. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Nobles. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
They'll keep it on the ground. Nobles down to about the 37.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the...
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Boy, so great to see the NFL back in San Diego. Remember, of course, the Chargers left following the 2016 season, so it's been a little while. But the folks here, they certainly never wavered in their hopes, their desires that they would get another shot at NFL football here in San Diego. And now that day is here. To throw on 3rd down, Goodrich. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
It's taken to the 26. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Dolphin football. Miami set to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
At the 37-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Following the fumble recovery, Goodrich. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. As they've got it as we resume action. On first down, Bean. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Goodrich. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Goodrich. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
He gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Fields.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 47-yard punt officially, 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Goodrich. Pass complete to Bird out right here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
San Diego, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Bean. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
He was taken down at the
2nd and
50-yard
6.
line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. Jordan. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Looking to
3.
throw. Goodrich. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
On the coverage.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Miami.
Here's Fields.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Looking deep here for Mooney.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And a San Diego first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Bean. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 9.
1 yard.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goodrich. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Play action. It's Fields. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Take it at the 37. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Oh, he shifts past him. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete here.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this one is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles, they got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Rolling to his left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 50, here's Fields.
incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
And 2 yards.
Fields now to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando, standing by with that EA Sports half. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Tucker set to kick off.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 3rd down, Goodrich able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Bean, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Up the middle they go. It's Jordan, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just his second. The chains. On 1st down, Bean. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Jordan. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Goodrich.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Fields.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try the left side. Bean. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And a short gain here down to the 22. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
On second down now, Bean. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 9 here.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Back to throw. Goodrich. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on
Personal
3rd
foul,
down.
Roughing the passer, defense.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Bean. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a toss here, short side. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
13-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Goodrich.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. And his kick is indeed good, and that will push the lead up to 12-7.
So his second field goal now here in this 3rd quarter.
The first one got him the lead, and this one adds to it, but by no means is this one locked down. This is very much anyone's game.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the Dolphin first down.
Here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 1. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He finds Mayer here.
It's a big play there for Miami. And even 60 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
That's caught.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good for a San Diego first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bean. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 41 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners. They usually provide a nice little spark with their new team.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Bean. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
A gain of 8.
He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Goodrich throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goodrich. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So he stopped for no gain. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Up the middle they go. Nobles. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The offense on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 7. First down, Dolphins.
On play action, Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Nobles. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on second down, Goodrich. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Bird. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Back to throw. Goodrich. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Operating from the gun, Goodrich. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Well, a nice job of bodying him up to... What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap they get.